with the Vodka O Australian GT Championship. With one race down, driver confidence was up, and so was the speed heading into turn one.
It's in the rulebook in GT racing that all cars must be line astern until the green flag flies, and when that happens, it's anyone's first chicane.
Absolutely, you see them coming down the inside, a few guys getting pushed wide there. Jordan Ormsby in the background doing the straight run through the chicane, but everyone gets through there rather cleanly.
Ross Lilly and Mark Sini, they were close through turn one, in car with Tony Quinn. The Vodka O in-car camera in the mighty Mosler.
He's full of Viper there in the front of him there. Mark Sini trying to get down the inside there.
Everyone well behaved through these first couple of corners.
Jordan Ormsby led the charge for the GT Challenge division, but not even he could hold off Jim Richards.
Ormsby now, Jim Richards down the inside. Both Porsches, but in different classes.
Yeah, the Porsche of Jordan Ormsby runs in GT Challenge. Slightly older car, but really designed for GT racing. This car's got pedigree of Le Mans 24-hour versus the car of Jim Richards in front. Used to run in the Carrera Cup Championship when it was here in Australia.
Max Twigg, the fastest lap of the race so far. It's very much a Porsche day at the moment, but nevertheless, Ormsby leads the way in Challenge.
Further back in the field, an intriguing contest was taking shape.
What a combo, Vipers versus Lamborghini Gallardo and the Audi R8, which missed race one with that accident damage from qualifying. It's up and running now.
It is. It's a full credit to Mark Eddy and his team of guys to get that car back out. It was very unfortunate to see the mistake there in qualifying, but Mark's having a great time out there. As you said, he's mixing it up. He's got the Lamborghini there in front and the Viper in front again.
Right in behind Peter Hill, this car from the FIA GT3 Championship overseas. And Audi very, very interested to see how it performs in Australia.
Absolutely. Well, this is the first time that one of these Audis has raced outside of Europe. There's only 10 cars ever been built, and this is the first time one's raced outside of Europe.
Then Tony Quinn's bad luck continued.
Oh, Tony Quinn spins on the exit of 9 and causes more damage.
You see on the in-car here, he's turned in. Looks like he clips the curb on the inside, gets up on that curb on the outside. These GT cars don't like being bounced off the curbs, too hard on the throttle, and that's where he's ended up.
So he switches to the Sun's car and damages it as well.
Throughout the race, there was no shortage of door-to-door racing.
Andrew Taplin, the Lamborghini Gallardo, has Mark Sini and also Theo Condouris closing in a pair of Porsches. And now there's a yellow flag there. That's for Tony Quinn's car, crashed around the corner. And both Taplin and Condouris have made moves under yellow. That's a big no-no.
That's a huge no-no. The officials will be having a big look at that one. You could see the flags were out there clearly, but those guys obviously didn't see it. So we'll see what happens after the race.
And two of the interesting elements to this form of racing. There's a new driving standards observer this year. Cameron McConville's taken over that role. And all cars run on a Michelin tyre. And of course, the cars are all different, so they all react differently on the tyre.
Theo Condouris making full use of those Michelin tyres down the inside there of Ross Lilly.
With less than 3 laps to go, no one could pick how the top 4 would finish.
The fight for third is on. Greg Scott, the British GT Championship winning Viper, but he's got a Lamborghini racing him down. They've had some overheating problems with this big car. He's got a bigger problem now. It's called Peter Hackett.
Max Twigg getting nice and close to the back of David Wall. He's trying to sort of replicate the moves that maybe David pulled on him. Having a look down there the inside.
The Porsches have been the class of the field in race 2, and Max Twigg's just been able... big problem. The Trulock Porsche slows on the run back into the race course. Sounds like something driveline. The engine's pumping. Yeah, you can certainly hear it. There's lots of throttle going on, but certainly no drive. So something's obviously gone wrong there with the Porsche. Disappointing because he's having such a strong weekend.
That gifted David Wall his second victory for the weekend.
David Wall off the final corner. He had to work a lot harder for this one. He'll take the checkered flag. He's some 6 seconds down the road from Greg Crick, who's managed to hang on to second place from Peter Hackett in the Lamborghini Gallardo. And Theo Condouris will bring the Porsche home in 4th, but is under investigation for a pass under yellow flags. Dean Grant and James Condouris rounding out the top 10 in race 2. Jordan Ormsby takes the win in GT Challenge, and Andrew McPherson's Mosler rounds out the top 20. His Mosler's in one piece. This one has been damaged. Not quite as bad as the primary car, but Tony Quinn's been in more dramas.
Tony, that's disappointing. You were pushing so hard. What happened? How did you feel inside the cabin?
I don't know what happened. I mean, we haven't done a lot of testing in the car. and Adelaide's not the best place to go testing a car. And I think when it goes up on the curbs, it just doesn't like up on the curbs. If I'm just not having a good weekend. It's bound to get better though.